First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos, my fellow ASEAN tourism ministers, heads of delegation and heads of national tourism organizations, and representatives of international organizations. ASEAN Secretary General Dr. Kao Kim Horn, my fellow cabinet secretaries, the mayor of the host city of Lapu-Lapu, Maria Cindy Chan, with Congressman Junard Ahong Chan, Vice Governor Glenn Anthony Soco of the province of Cebu, and board members, members of the ASEAN 2026 National Organizing Committee, ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege to be with you this evening on behalf of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., who conveys his warmest greetings to all of you. We welcome you to Cebu, a place where our nation's story first found expression on the world stage. Here, on the shores of Mactan, Lapu-Lapu, our first Filipino hero, came to embody courage, dignity, and respect for identity, ideals that continue to guide us as a people. This evening offers a glimpse of our living heritage, expressed through the creativity, talent, and traditions that continue to shape our communities today. It is in this spirit, rooted in history and open to dialogue, that the Philippines is honored to host the ASEAN Tourism Forum 2026. The President deeply regrets that he could not personally attend this event. However, he has prepared a message which I am pleased to deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, mabuhay and welcome to Cebu. In ASEAN, tourism has always been more than an industry. It is a bridge between our cultures, a pathway connecting our people, and a force that brings our region together. It is therefore with great pride that the Philippines hosts you today at the ASEAN Tourism Forum 2026 here in Cebu. As the ASEAN chair for this year, the Philippines carries this responsibility with humility and resolve. We are committed to advancing our collective interests and to steering our region toward shared growth. This year is especially meaningful as the ASEAN Tourism Forum marks its 45th year since its inauguration in Malaysia in 1981. Over 4.5 decades, the ATF has become a steady platform for cooperation, bringing together partnerships, policies, and shared aspirations that strengthen tourism as a driver of opportunity for economies and communities. The Philippines' chairship is guided by 5 strategic thrusts that we call SAIL ASEAN or SAIL-A. This stands for strengthening trade and investment linkages, accelerating digital transformation, integrating ASEAN's MSME development agenda, leveraging the creative economy and innovation, and lastly, advancing sustainable and inclusive economies. SAIL-A serves as our compass, giving direction and balance to our shared journey. Fittingly, our ASEAN Chairship 2026 logo distinctly features the balangay, a traditional Filipino boat that carried communities across open waters long before borders were drawn. It reminds us that ASEAN has always been a region that moves forward together, sailing on as one fleet towards a common horizon. This spirit is likewise captured in our theme, navigating our future together. Navigation requires clarity, sailing requires solidarity, and reaching shore requires persistence. A major milestone under this forum is the completion and adoption of the ASEAN Tourism Sector Plan 2026-2030, which sets out a clear and unified course for advancing sustainable and inclusive tourism across the region. It is designed to enrich visitor experience, empower enterprises, whether small or large scale, and ensure that ASEAN remains competitive in the global market. In many ways, this roadmap reflects ASEAN's larger direction: growth that is innovative, development that is environmentally sound, and progress that prioritizes the welfare of the people. These priorities attest to tourism's power to drive growth when fueled with vision and innovation. Here in the Philippines, tourism continues to uplift not only destinations but also lives. It supports Filipino farmers, fisherfolk, creatives, transport providers, hospitality service providers, and entrepreneurs. We strive to ensure that our local communities truly benefit from showcasing our heritage and highlighting the unique identity of our people. These observations and realities resonate across our region. When tourism is inclusive, it becomes empowering. When policies are carried out with care, they become sustainable. As we look to the future, the Philippines invites all ASEAN member states and partners to move with us and be part of this journey. I share with you the sense of confidence and optimism that ASEAN tourism will continue to strive. Let our discussions lead to actions. Our cooperation bring lasting benefit to our peoples. With that, and with great pride, I now officially declare the ASEAN Tourism Forum 2026 open. Thank you. That was the message of our beloved President. May your time with us deepen your experiences and connections across our region and leave you with memories that will invite you to return. Once again, welcome to the Philippines. Welcome to Cebu. Mabuhay. Welcome to the ASEAN Tourism Forum 2026. Daghang salamat kaninyong tanan.